Hello everyone, especially to you, sir. I'm Cherry Pay Tumas from BE Ed 2B. This is my presentation about history of badminton and the developmental of the sport. This history of badminton brings us all the way back to the mid-18th century. The game of badminton started to become popular in India at a small town called Pune. When India was still a British colony, badminton was played mostly by the British military officers. At this point, badminton was just a game played for fun, and it was known as battledore and shuttlecock and British India instead of badminton. How the name badmintons came about? The bat was initially referred to as How the name badminton came about. The bat was initially referred to as battledore. Battledore and shuttlecock was a rather simple outdoor game. Both players were just required to keep the shuttlecock in the air as long as possible, preventing it from touching the ground. Battledore and shuttlecock was then brought back to England, where it was introduced to the upper-class community. Eventually, the game was officially introduced to the guests of the Duke of Guildford at their house. Interestingly, the house was called badminton. The English really loved the game, and you can guess how the sport got its name badminton. Historical development of badminton. Quick facts on the development of the sport and history of badminton. Official rules were developed after the game was introduced to people in England. The first open badminton tournament was held at Guildford, England in 1998. The first of all, England Badminton Championship was held the following year. The first official badminton world championships was held in 1977. Badminton became an Olympic sport in 1990. Snapshot of how badminton was played in 1960s. The video above brings you all 1964 All England Badminton Championships final. It was played to Danish players. As you can see, the rollers were shorter, the players' movement on the court were less organized. Apart from that, the strokes were also very different compared to how we hit the shuttle nowadays. Technology made this possible. Rackets are lighter, badminton shoes are better quality of shuttlecocks have improved. Badminton training are also more intense, and some are even supported by sports science. Badminton today. Today, badminton is considered as the faster racket sport. Badminton is played at very intense level. Badminton players are much more athletic and agile. The shuttlecocks are travel faster as compared to the olden days. The video shows a match between the current top 2 badminton singles player in 2019, Lee Chung-wei of Malaysia and Lin Dan of China. The match shows the players nowadays are more offense. Their shots are also more precise. Besides, these players also have the ability of dive and defend smashes. Description also became an important element in winning badminton rollers. Strongest badminton nations over the years, England produced the best player in the history of badminton. In this early 19th century, Great Britain produced by fine players. George Thomas was probably the best badminton players in the history of badminton. Has won 21 All England titles over his career, the largest team championships even today. The Thomas Cup Badminton Team Championships was named after George Thomas. Unfortunately, we have yet to see England produce players of that class. It has been a while since the English had dominated the world of badminton. Denmark's dominance and their rule and the history of badminton. Denmark was the second country to produce top-class badminton players. Since the early 1090s, Denmark was a major threat in the All England Open. That was when the All England Open was the biggest tournament before 1977. They continued to dominate right until today. In fact, Denmark is known very well for bringing the standard badminton to a higher level in the history of badminton. Prefergade, for example, showed us insane, deceptive shots. He even produced world-class badminton deception in some major competition. Asian nations dominate. Today, badminton is known to many as an Asian sport. This is because the Asian countries have been the most successful on the international scene. The biggest competition is the history of badminton, the Olympics. For example, China, Korea, Indonesia, England, Denmark were the only countries to win an Olympic Games for badminton. Among the Asian nations, the Chinese have been winning the most titles in almost every category, including the women's category. They were so strong that they claimed the two clean sweeps in 2010 and 2011. They took all 5 World Championships titles in both years. And that's all. Thank you.